Horizons Park in the Piedmont Triad, North Carolina. An oldie and a goodie. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Kevin McClain, aka Southpaw McChainz. I'm at Horizons Park today, just playing a casual round of disc golf. If you're not familiar with this park, it is in Germanton, North Carolina, which is kind of north of Winston-Salem. It's an old course from the 80s, I believe. I've heard it say that it's the oldest course in North Carolina. It's just beautiful though. It's all open and has these giant old growth trees. It's just a beautiful park. I hope if you're in the area, you'll consider coming out and playing this course. Thanks for watching. All right, hole one. Do a shoot off tee just for the heck of it. A little short. Too bad though. Maybe a little more wind than I anticipated. Also a little short. Okay. Well, that feeling when you throw two off the tee and they're different shots, but basically they land in the same exact spot. That's a bird. Hole 2, 245. Oh my lord, come on back. Holy cow. Well, it didn't fade nearly as much as I'd like it to. It's part of my goal of this video and of my channel in many ways, just to encourage people to try disc golf. It's really just a great sport. It's a lot of fun. I started playing maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just been really good for me, my mental health, my physical health. I also want to just showcase some of these courses and what it looks like when you play them, and you're not a 900 plus rated player. See the course from the perspective of someone like me, someone who's a recreational player. So again, what does this course look like from someone of that skill level is what this video is good for, maybe. All right, give myself a edges C1, C2 look here. Woo! All right. What a birdie. Woo! Hole 3, 269. You gotta get through those trees there on the other side and avoid the OB on the fence. Oh, and that's bad. It totally turned that over. Oh, but it broke through on the other side. That's interesting. I'll give myself a very long putt. Well, gave myself a longer than C2. This is definitely C3 look. I don't know if I can get it up that high. Let's see. Leaner? No, not quite. That's a par. Need a lot more air. All right, hole 4. Got the understable out disc out to this gap here. It's actually a little bit more open on the left than I've seen in the past, but still, I don't think it's a good shot for me. I think it's the understable. You gotta really commit. Oh. All right, that was good. I should have given it a little more height so that it had time to turn around. Actually, should have thrown my a little bit more overstable version. That is my really beat in Leopard 3. So it doesn't really come back. This one is a little bit more new, a little more stable still. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, that's a good shot. Yeah, you can see so my first shot was just far too understable. Didn't make it. Got myself a C2 here. All right. You can see my second shot is just shy It's not a bad shot. Hole 5, 243. Oh, it took some off of it. Oh my goodness, it's super short. Wow, that's not good. Well, I do have a C2 look. It is kind of a shame though, because as a lefty, I have a lot of airspace on this hole, and I did not make use of it. So that's a shame. And now I got this long C2 here, mid C2. Oh, hung up way too high. All right, that's a tap-in, par. All right, hole 6, 277. Beautiful shot, pretty straight. I just really kind of pump it down the line here. Oh, that was bad. Not good. All right, hit this tree and hit this tree. Gave myself a big up shot to make here. Oh, that almost went in. Not a bad upshot. Zone came right behind the basket. That was a good upshot. Oh, a little high. Good par save. All right, hole 7, 190. Pretty much straight in front of me there. For me, it's kind of something straight and slightly unstable. Oh, it's a little bit short, but within C1. Not a bad drive. Hole 8, 201. Very similar shot for me. Just gonna give a putter and gotta give it all I can. Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, that felt close. That was pretty close. Had the distance. Just didn't quite have the glide. All right, hole 9. Fun hole. Got this gap right here. If you're lefty, you could just go out wide and have crash in. But I like to hit this gap. I think hitting this gap is fun. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, it stabled out. But it hit the gap. Let's try a different disc. Let's try my Leopard 3. Hit the gap. Oh, I love that. Go, go. Oh my goodness. So I may have been high. I keep giving myself long putts. Come on, Kev, give it to me. Oh, I went too far. With a par. So that drive, I mean, it must have just buzzed the basket. Come back here for a edge of C1. Yes! Alright, hole 10, 191. It's a really tight gap for the lefty. I don't know why I'm throwing it straight. This feels a little weird to me. I should try like to do the hyzer, do it low, see if I can come around this big tree. See if I can make that. Oh, miss it. Nope, squared it up. Oh, earn it. Let's try the same shot with the zone. See if I can keep it down a little bit more. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, those leaves. Oh, you leaves wrecked me. Oh, I love that shot. So there's my buzz. That was my first throw. You can see I was coming in here with my zone, my second shot, and it was lining up really well, but the leaves wrecked me. That's too bad. That was a good shot. Felt good about that. But now I got this upshot with my zone. I think it's a little awkward here. Should be good enough for the par. All right, hole 11, 204, par 3, for some reason for me, this basket always feels a lot longer. Like I really struggle to make it up the hill. So I'm gonna disc up a little bit. I'm throwing my Leopard 3. See if I can get it flat and not have it fade too sharply. Oh, sit down. All right, so that's basically just past the basket. All right. Yeah, so I just went just past the basket here. That's actually one of my better shots. I almost always go short on this basket, give myself difficulty. But that's a good bird. All right, hole 12, basically 300 feet downhill. It's one of the longest, it's probably the longest hole on the course. For lefty, it's tricky because basically you have to get past this tree and let it move left or right. Don't throw my heat here. Oh, a little short, but I think within the circle. 25 footer here. Oh, long, Kevin. Wow. No way. Did you see that chain out? That's crazy. Wow. That was absolutely crazy. Wow. That chain out was crazy. That was, I mean, there was a little bit of headwind. I guess maybe it was a little high, but it just really, and it kind of popped through. That was crazy. Hole 13 is 285. It's not as long as the last one, but because it's uphill, it actually probably plays like a little bit longer. At least with 12, it's downhill, and I usually feel like if I get a good rip, I can make it. But this one is uphill, and so I rarely can make the actual basket. The big goal here is to avoid that tree and then to avoid going OB on the road. So you want to be more left. And that's not good. Oh, it's going to stay in bounds? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Man. I got really lucky, and you can see my shot actually managed to stay in bounds. That was very close. Not a good shot at all. I think I'm throwing into the wind maybe, and it just did not. Usually it's a little bit more unstable and move left and then come back right. It never stood up. So very fortunate. Must have got a good roll when it hit this pavement. Pretty weak. Didn't give it nearly the air I needed. You'd think this was a gimme, but of course with that last chain I have, nothing is certain. Right, hole 14, 244. The basket might be hard to see, but it's to the right of that grouping of trees. I think they're cypress trees, I'm not sure. But it comes in, you gotta keep it really low. And of course you have to avoid hitting the barn. Oh. Oh, I think I came up behind it. Let's see. Yeah, so I came in through this grove and skipped up right to here. Have a little bit of a ceiling here. Let's see if I can punch this in. There you go, for a birdie. Nice. Hole 15 is 200 feet. It's kind of tricky and it's really hard to see. You have these 3 or 4 big trees right here in a line, and the basket is situated right in between 2 of those trees. So you basically have these 2 low shots, low ceiling shots, and you got to kind of carry it and then hook it. So for me, it's a forehand. I don't really have 200 forehand consistently, or you can go backhand, hopefully swing it in. That's the play I'm going to try. Problem is that really, I mean, I can't even see the basket. It's blind for me. I think that's good. It might be long even. I'm not quite sure. Didn't swing as much as I hoped it would swing. So again, I'm out here playing. I'm a recreational disc golfer. I really play for fun. I am competitive though, so I do participate in tournaments and things like that. But really, disc golf for me is just a mental health kind of thing. I like to be outside, like to experience nature, like to be challenged, like to be active. And so, anyways, these videos are just my way of kind of encouraging other individuals to try disc golf. It's just a great sport. It's a lot of fun. You do meet interesting people, but you get to see some really beautiful places. And Horizons Park is just really beautiful. I hope that if you're in the area, if you're in the Piedmont, North Carolina area, you would check this park out. Just come out here and enjoy it. Actually, a pretty good drive. I went a little bit long, to be honest. Don't normally go long on this shot. Give myself edge of C1 here with a little branch right there. Oh, I thought I had it. Wow. At least I'm consistent. Another par. All right, hole 16, 206. Another really straight shot. Really, the challenge is you might go long going to the parking lot. So. Oh, I missed everything. That was so lucky. But I'm short. Actually, a little bit came out a little early there. Almost hit those trees. In fact, I think I might have nipped the one tree. There is some slight wind out today. Kind of playing havoc with me. Another little tester. I'd like to be a little bit closer. But the way I've been putting, this is not a guaranteed make. Good bird. That one I really committed to the pop. My hole 17, 224. You can see the basket in the shadow of that big tree. I throw my zone. Hopefully it'll stable up and kind of curl into there. Oh, it's on the backside of that tree. I think I have that giant tree between me and the disc. I mean, me and the basket. That giant tree between me and the basket. Oh my gosh. Well, you saw in that shot, I hit this giant tree right in front here. And I can straddle out and see if I can make this play. Oh, with the splash out. Oh, shucks. All right, hole 18, 228. Gotta avoid this road gravel stuff here. I'm gonna throw this as hard as I can with my buzz, see if I can get it to go. Oh, hit that pole. Not quite. Oh. All right, this is hole A on the additional 3. This part of the course in the park I just love. It's really wooded. Of course, there's now more trees and the lines are a little tighter, but it's just lovely. Really wooded, really shady, just nice. Actually, I usually like to go to the left of this crooked tree. Hopefully the camera can see it. Let's see if I can get it. Come on back. Oh, I hit that big tree that was right on the corner. Man, I think if it missed that tree, it would have been within the C1. So I squared up this tree right here, which is the corner tree, and I think if I had made that, it would have splashed in right about here and given myself a C1. But instead I have this really long C2 with this tree that's kind of guarding me. Hopefully you can see me. Really, it's more of a just now a crash in here. Sit! Where are you rolling to? Oh no, don't do that. Wow. Well, that was really unfortunate. It basically hit the ground right next to the pole and then rolled this far away. It was for a par save. Kevin. That's a bogey. That's assuming I make this comebacker. Yeah, nothing is assumed, so I should make this putt. All right, that's a 4. Oh, that's disappointing. Misplayed that hole. All right, hole B, 229. Again, a tight line. You got to make this gap here, and have hope something maybe will hook up. Again, for the lefty is a little weird, but let's try it. Oh, I think that's Pin high. Again, this part of the course is just it's really beautiful. Super shady, just lovely, very peaceful, beautiful park. It's a very good drive. That's a birdie. That drive that makes up for the last drive and putting error. That's a good bird to get. All right, hole C, 287 par 3. I think the trick really here is to avoid this gravel stuff. That stuff's OB. I think this hole plays a little bit longer than it says. But again, I think you just have to really kind of push it. Oh, make it around that. Oh, come back around. All right, I think that's in the circle or circle's edge. Well, like I said, it is circle's edge. You know, there's a lot of headwind too, so this is going to be a tricky putt. And I didn't give it enough. That's a par. Well, there you go. That was 18 at Horizons Park. Actually, it wasn't 18. It was 21. I played the 21-hole layout. You can tell it's a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider sharing, liking, subscribing, do all those things to encourage me, help promote my content. I hope if I see you on the course, you'll say hi, and I hope above all that you'll stay enthusiastic. Enjoy yourself. Thanks.